I'm Howie Scarborough. I'm the CEO of Fall Protection Distributors, and we've recently released a blog about Corle Building Systems and their standing seam roof panels that they produce. And what we're focused on is fall protection equipment that we supply to building owners for those panels. So we have equipment that protects both the roof system and the workers. So if we jump into this blog, we go into depth into the different panels. They have 3 different standing seam panels that we cover. And in this article, there's several links to this roof anchor compatibility chart. If you'll just click that, it takes you to the chart at the bottom of the blog. So the 3 panels are across the top, and then we have several products we're going to discuss going down the left column. So anytime we're talking about seam-mounted equipment such as the SSRA1 anchors, we're talking about straight non-curved standing seam panels, and we're talking about 22 or 24 gauge steel. If it's aluminum or zinc or copper or softer panel material like that, we do have some other products that we can help you out with. But for right now, 22 and 24 gauge steel non-curved panels. So starting with the SSRA1, this is a seam-mounted anchor. It's a single worker tie-off with the D-ring on top. These set screws in the standard configuration are going to be all stainless steel cup tip. They're going to torque to 90 inch-pounds. Once that's on the seam, single worker tie-off with a removable D-ring for adding adapter plates. Now we have a different type of screw for 24 gauge steel, and that's going to be the nylon tip set screw. So instead of 90 inch-pounds, we're going to go more torque. We're going to do 180 to 200 inch-pounds on 24 gauge steel, but fits all the same panels. And these anchors are going to fit about 95% of today's standing seam panels. It's a very universal fit, one-piece aluminum body, 12 set screws, locks on very easily, very universal fit. If you need to put 10-foot walkboards onto that roof, you would mount 2 SSRA1 anchors about 8 feet apart on seams, torque them, remove the D-rings, and you'd mount 2 SSRA2 roof jack adapters on top, and that would support a 10-foot wooden walkboard. And these roof jack adapters are very adjustable for different roofs, so they'll adjust for different roof pitches as well as different seam heights. If you need a 100-foot temporary horizontal lifeline, you can mount 2 SSRA1s and then mount an SSRA3 anchor plate on top, and that's going to be adjustable for seams from 12 inches up to 24 inches wide. And you would have that assembly, 2 anchors and a plate. That assembly would support each end of your horizontal lifeline. So we do sell a kit on the website that has 4 anchors, 2 of the SSRA3 plates, and a 100-foot temporary horizontal lifeline. That's going to support 2 workers, and you can shorten that line. There is a built-in line tensioner, so you can shorten that line. If you need a permanent lifeline, we offer industry-exclusive 120-foot super anchor permanent lifeline. So that's designed for standing seam roofs with clamps. It has base plates, 5-inch riser posts, and that's going to support 2 to 3 workers depending on how you're using it, and that's available on the website. So an alternative product that we have is the Ridge Pro. So the Ridge Pro works on all different roof types as long as it's 612 to 1212 pitch. Ridge Pro is awesome. So roof inspectors, if you have to get up there and do a simple repair, inspect some storm damage, do some light repairs, that's what the Ridge Pro is designed for. 612 to 1212 pitch. You mount it on the end of a 16-foot pole. You climb the ladder, run it up the roof using the pole, flip it over, and you've now secured a vertical lifeline over the peak of the roof. So as soon as you step from the ladder to the roof, your harness is already 100% tied off the entire time you're on the roof. So once you get safely back to the ladder, very easy to release the hook from the peak of the roof and get back down to the ground while you stay tied off the entire time. So if you have any questions about any of these products or any of these panels, our phone number is up at the top. You can email us at support@fallpd.com. And in the bottom right corner of the website, that little blue circle, that's our live chat, just to let us know how we can help you.